wish that they could be here. Indeed, Johnny Walker got it started as we stood on this very ground and talked that day in 1981 about this project. And we had some tough times. We could not have predicted the economic times then. We could not have anticipated the peaks and the valleys. But let me say here and now that the project came together and was made possible not too long ago when Captain and Mrs. Salem Van Every visited my office and made a commitment to this project that brought it from a dream to reality. Captain Van Every, yes. Could not be here today, but Nan Thomason Van Every is here and the son Tom, and we're delighted to have you. This facility will represent a great deal. The auditorium will be a Wilkes County Hall of Fame, really, because each seat will have a name on it of the contributor, or in memory of, or in honor of, individuals whose roots are in Wilkes County. Over 900 of those have been sold. That's a way of saying that there are a few more to sell. The line will form over to the left on adjournment. But it will represent people living and not living who have made contributions and lived their lives in Wilkes County, and a garden which will adjoin the two buildings will honor Hal Hawkins, Jr. I'd like to recognize the people who have assisted in the planning of this effort: Marjorie Edgerton, Betty Jo Burcham, David Hayes, Roscoe McNeil, Conrad Shaw, Betty Thompson, Doris Potter, and Bob Thompson serving as chairman. I'd like to thank them for a splendid occasion this afternoon. And we've talked about Wilkes County, and this next gentleman doesn't know I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. We've talked about Wilkes County, but we all know we serve Wilkes and Ashe and Allegheny counties. And but there are people in those counties who are interested in this project in more than a passing way. I'd like to call Ralph Reeves, the personnel director of Gates Rubber Company, up. And Ralph, I'm sure, is going to present a check for the John A. Walker Community Center from the Gates Rubber Company. Ralph, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, David. A key ingredient in the entire process is the philosophy and the operating guidelines under which the John Walker Center will function. A board of directors will be named that will have the responsibility of providing that direction. As has been indicated from the outset, our commitment has been that this facility will truly be a community project. To assure that that is the case, those named to the board of directors will represent the needs and the attitudes of the entire community. You will see an announcement about the board of directors in the near future. Once again, let me thank you very much for your support, your interest in the project, your attendance here today. We welcome each of you to join us, if you will, for a reception. We'll simply walk down across the walkway and into the Technical Arts Building, where the reception will start immediately. Thank you.